Fast, accurate, and every day. First Defense Weather.
A good Friday afternoon, everyone. I'm Chief Forecaster Andrew Stevenson. We'll look at your forecast. First, I just want to make a comment on yesterday's storms and forecasts that came out from the NOAA Storm Prediction Center, as well as the models. And for a lot of the weather people take a lot of flack for being wrong half the time, so to speak. But yesterday, the forecasts and the models were spot on. The NOAA Storm Prediction Center had their wind outlooks, and wind was the main factor, and wind was what we got. And then they had the 2% tornado outlook, and there was a tornado warning that was issued for Erie County in Pennsylvania. And we did get a funnel cloud out of that, and the models were projecting the line to move through right around dinner time shortly after that, and did move through around that time. And then in a later model run, it had that tornado warning storm popping up. So the models were spot on yesterday, and the NOAA Storm Prediction Center was spot on yesterday. And in terms of weather and forecasting, it was just a perfect day for forecasting yesterday. Speaking of the storms now, we had some weather photos come in. This was from Chautauqua Weather Today of a tree that came down in Sinclairsville, and Chautauqua Weather Today also captured this beautiful picture of a lightning strike. Not sure where this was, but able to catch that on camera was pretty neat. And then we also have some video of actually that funnel cloud. This was from WNY Storm Chasers, which caught a picture of that funnel cloud, or a video of that funnel cloud as it moved over Union City, Pennsylvania in Erie County. Now this was a tornado warned storm. There was no confirmed tornado from this, as it was only Doppler radar indicated, but as you can see, we did get a funnel cloud out of that. Now I'm sure the National Weather Service will be surveying to see if there was any damage from this, but as far as I know, there was no damage from this specific storm, but we did get a funnel cloud out of that. But there was other damage from around the region as that line of storms moved through, including multiple trees and power lines down across the region. Switching over from the storms now, the drought monitor was updated yesterday. And as you can see, we actually had some improvement from this time last week, as portions of Chautauqua County and up into Erie County, New York, are now under just dry conditions. There are some portions of the region still under a moderate drought, but we did get some more rain yesterday as that line moved through. So we'll see by this time next week if we have any improvement to the drought monitor. Let's talk about temperatures now. The NOAA Climate Prediction Center's 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, which spans July 26th through July 30th, actually favors well above average temperatures across much of the continental 48 states. You actually have to go over towards Oregon and Washington to find any below average temperatures. For our region, what does that mean for Western New York and Northwestern Pennsylvania? It looks like temperatures by the middle to late next week will be creeping into the mid to upper 80s, maybe even get close to 90. So you might be able to get the air conditioners a little break this weekend with temperatures below average, but heading into the end of the month, temperatures will go right back above average. Here's what's happening across the Northeast. There's a low pressure system with the cold front responsible for those storms last night. That cold front has moved through the region, and behind it, high pressure will be building in to provide for a beautiful weekend. So let's time it out on future scan for the rest of the afternoon out there. Maybe an isolated shower or two, but the rest of the afternoon should be dry, and we should get into some clearing skies late this afternoon, and partly to mainly clear skies overnight tonight. Tomorrow is looking like a beautiful day out there with partly sunny skies. Future scan trying to pop up a shower. I don't think that's going to happen. Should be a mainly dry Saturday out there. And same thing for Sunday. A beautiful day on Sunday with partly to mostly sunny skies. So here it is on a weekend planner. Tomorrow, highs in the low to mid 70s. Comfortable day out there. The dew points come down. Mainly clear skies overnight. Saturday night in the sun, you might actually be able to turn the air conditioner off overnight, as the lows will drop down to the lower 50s. Some inland locations may actually drop down as low as the upper 40s. And then on Sunday, again, partly sunny with highs a little warmer in the upper 70s. And now that 7-day outlook powered by Ultimate Satellite Solutions, heading into early next week. Early next week should be dry, maybe a few isolated showers in the afternoon hours across the southern tier, but most of the time will be dry. Highs start off next week in the upper 70s, close to 80, and then you see the temperatures warm up by the middle of next week, making it into the middle 80s, and we could get into the upper 80s, close to 90 by the end of next week, and we'll be sure to keep an eye on that.